Figures, where I am attempting to build a six-figure business in 30 days using the Golden Mike method. And I'm live streaming every single day. Today, we have AI, where AI comes into the equation. And we're going to start by using some AI to help us do some research. Where I'm actually going to share my screen. I'm actually going to do it in front of you. We're going to log into Claude, and we're going to do some research together. But before we do that, first off, if you're on the live stream, hashtag Team Live down below, comment hashtag Team Live, smash the like button and the love button. If you're on the replay, comment hashtag Team Replay. I review all the comments. If you are new here, my name is Josh Forti. If we've never met before, and the reason that we're doing this is, well, first off, if you want to get all the details, there's a link up above, all right? joshforti.com/30 days. But if we've never met before, I have this thing called the Golden Mike method, hence the golden microphone, and we've had some pretty insane, incredible results with it. And so I thought, how cool would it be if I could go and I could put myself back into the shoes of my ideal client and go and build a six-figure business in 30 days using the Golden Mike method. But we have some rules, all right? Because I can't just go and use my massive network. And the goal here is to put myself back into the shoes of where my ideal client is as much as possible. So here are the rules that we're following. Number one, it is live every single day for the month of August, and I have to make $100,000 in contractual sales. That's first rule. Second rule is at least $25,000 of that has to be cash collected, right? So actual money in the bank, $25,000. I cannot sell my existing offers, meaning I cannot sell Golden Mike Mastery. I can't sell my VIP days, $25,000 or $42,000. Has to be a brand new offer, has to be a service-based offer, and I cannot call in celebrity favors to promote it. I can't call Russell Brunson or Dan Henry and be like, hey, promote this offer for me, all right? We're doing a service-based offer, and so far, we're on day number 4 right now. I want to recap kind of where we're at, all right? Now, I do think that this is important, though, because part of the reason that I'm live streaming this for the world to see is because I want you to see the actual process that goes down. Right, one of the things, if you haven't watched these yet, if you have, comment and let me know you've been following along. So I'd know, smash the like button, the love button, tag people, okay? But if you haven't been following along, this is not me coaching, all right? We will have days where I will stop and kind of break down and coach a little bit more, but rather I literally just pull up my screen, or I'm usually in front of my whiteboard, and I just show you what I'm working on. And it works out pretty well because, well, I'm an external processor, as you will find out. So anyway, where we're at so far, as a recap, let me share my whiteboard here. Got this fancy little setup, okay? So where we're at right now is first on day number 1, I announced it and we set goals. But then after that, on day 2, we went through and figured out our market and, kind of our potential buyer. And we figured out what we called our offer hypothesis. Forgive my terrible handwriting, hypothesis, okay? And in the market hypothesis, we figured out the potential problem. I can spell, apparently not today. Here we go. We figured out the potential problem, solution, and potential result that we could get. And we figured out that we're going to sell this somewhere between the range of about $25,000 to $50,000. That is the goal of what we're going to sell this at. We figured out that the offer, it was going to be something in the low ticket, front end with an ascension model to the a back end offer. We figured out that we're going to use AI to sell this, and that was the end of day number 1. Day number 2. And then day number 3, we went and we dove in a little bit further and started to figure out, okay, what was the angle? I called up some of my AI friends, people that do AI type of stuff. I asked them some questions. And then after that, we got really clear on kind of what was the research that we needed to go and do. What information did we need to go and find out about our potential buyer? All right. So that's where we're at. And since yesterday was Saturday. Since yesterday, I spoke to a couple of my AI friends. And with today being Sunday, I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm not working a whole lot today. So today's going to be a little bit on the slow side. But I figured, you know what? Why don't I use AI today? Why don't I actually pull up my screen and we kind of go through and use AI to do some of the research? And so today, my main focus for today is really 2 things, all right? Number 1 is I want to use AI to do research on who my potential ideal clients, the masterminds that they're in. One of the things that I found out was that my ideal client, someone that can afford to pay, I think we're thinking about $35,000 is, I think, is where this offer is going to be. I want to be able to sell 3 of them. And if I do, let me kind of show you this. If I do 3 at 35K, 35K, then I know that if I have to cash collect 25,000 of it at least, that if I were to go and cash collect 10,000 on each one of these up front, the rest of it I could do a rev share deal or split or a payment plan on the back end. I would collect 30,000 of that up front. That would get me to my number. It would be 105,000 in sales. $30,000 of that would be cash collected. And so I started to realize, as I sat down and kind of thought about this and worked through this, that most of my ideal clients are going to be in some form of a mastermind, right? Because they have to have a certain email list size. They've got to have, a certain offer in place, kind of some of those things. All right. So today we're going to dive in. I'm going to pull up Claude. We're going to dive into the AI piece. And so my first objective for today is to figure out, what are the masterminds? Where are these masterminds? What are all the potential different masterminds that they're in? And then secondly, I want to do a little bit more brainstorming on what the offer is going to look like, the actual process itself. Because, let me come back to me here for a second, because the type of person that I am talking to, this person with money, right? This person that's wealthy, it's much easier for us to go make $100,000 if we just sell to 3 people. So if I'm going to talk to that level of person, I've got to know my stuff, right? I've got to know what this looks like. I've got to know numbers. I've got to go know KPIs, which is why I went and talked to smart people that have actually done this. And I've got some data and research. So those are my 2 objectives for today. And we are going to go and dive in. All right. If you want to follow along for all this, get access to the replays, the worksheets, the prompts, and everything that I have, josh40.com/30 days. There'll be a link in the description here, and you can get opt in for free, get access to our community on the back end, get the replays and all the bonuses there. Okay, let's swap over to the actual sheet. Actually, let me make sure that we are live here. If you're watching on YouTube, comment #TeamLive on the replay, #TeamReplay. And if you're watching on Facebook, which I think we're live here. Are we live? Yeah, look at that. We're live here. Okay, if you're watching on Facebook, #TeamLive or #TeamReplay down below. Okay, going into work mode. So I have created, and I'm going to let me move some of this out of the way. I went and created a project here in Claude called 30 Days to 6 Figures. And I'm trying to build a 6-figure business here. So what I want to do is I want to figure out, okay, I'm trying to figure out masterminds. So today, my goal today is to identify masterminds and other similar style groups where my ideal client hangs out and where there are others like them. My ideal client is a 7 to 8 figure online business owner in the services / info / coaching / consulting space. They have an email list of at least 10K plus people and or an online audience presence of at least 50K to 100K plus followers. They are not as profitable as they once were. Because what used to be working, their funnels, ads, messaging, and marketing approach in general is no longer working. They need more qualified buyers in their business, and their goal is to increase their profits. Are you clear? Okay, let's see what it says. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. By the way, if you are watching on Facebook, like I said, leave comments with your feedback, questions that you have. If this is helpful or not helpful. And make sure to join joshforey.com/30 days. Okay. I understand your goal of your ideal client. Before I proceed with suggestions, I'd like to clarify a few points to ensure. You mentioned masterminds and other similar strategies. Are you looking for formal mastermind groups, or are you also a little less structured? Are you primarily focused on online spaces, or are you also physical events? Do you have any? Okay. Less, both types are fine, but quality does matter. Okay. Two, online, primarily, online only. Three, all areas but the wealth industry primarily. Oh no, I guess I sell to the wealth industry, so I want to single that out. But that's the one I know, so I probably that. 4 is, are you looking for places where these business owners gather to discuss their challenges openly or more? Doesn't matter. I just need to know where they hang out so I can study / identify them. My eventual goal will be to reach out and ask to interview them about something that they enjoy. So I need to be able to identify them. Okay. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to give it information so that it can research, because I got to find the networks. I know they're in masterminds. And so part of my to-do list yesterday was to actually go and identify the specific types of people and what it is that we're doing. So I had the, okay, yeah, here it is. List all the masterminds / groups you can find. Yeah. Think Russell Brunson's. Let's give it that prompt. Yeah. Okay. Go. Russell Brunson's inner circle. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Let's go. Okay, sweet. That's actually pretty cool. So we got Russell Brunson's inner circle. We got Brendon Burchard's high performance mastermind program. Wine Dice's war room. I think that one's closed. Okay, cool. Perry Belcher and Ryan Dice's. Dan Kennedy's magnetic marketing. Okay. Platinum partnership. Okay. Would you like me to provide more information about any specific groups? Are there any aspects of these groups? Yeah. Yes. These are awesome. Can you provide links to pages or links to more information about each of these groups? Also, do any of these groups can you find a list of members for any of these groups? If so, list them as well. Okay, you can't. Okay. Okay. Event pages. Okay. Okay. Do all of the people you listed above, I need contact information, have social media profiles? Instagram, YouTube, and or Facebook? If so, what are they? You don't have, yes, okay, yeah, okay. You do. Okay, perfect. So we do. We have, Russell has all these. Most of them, this is crazy. Look at this. Todd Brown, YouTube, Facebook, less active on Instagram. It literally gives me the real-time data. Okay, so if I were to go, and we'll do Brandon Bouchard's Instagram. Let's see what we can find. Instagram. Search. Oops. Brendan. Gosh, how do you spell Brandon Bouchard? So what I'm literally just going and I'm trying to find, there we go. I'm trying to find information about these people and their masterminds because, okay, tickets, join, Growth Day Mastery, monthly subscription. Oh, okay, literally if I were to go and join, what's Join Ultra? Private Group Success Business Accelerator. Okay, if I were to go, okay, well, that's a private one. But if I were to go and do this, okay, if I were to go, okay, so Brendan, who else might have one? Dean Graciosi, Mike Diller, Joe Polish, Ryan Fertucky Moore. All right, so if I were to go and search their Instagram profiles, then I could go and make a list of the masterminds. Let's see if we can what we can find out about this information right here. Brendan Bouchard's. Let's do this right here. And let's do I wonder if there's one on these on Facebook actually. 28,000 members. Hello. Okay. I don't know. Yes, I agree. Play the rules. Whoever can spend the most money to acquire a customer wins. All right, so I'm going to go into there. Boom. All right, can I get there? Why do I feel like this is definitely a scam and I'm buying off someone else's thing? Dean Gracio's Inner Circle. What can we find out about that? Ooh, right there. Yeah. This is crazy. Okay. So if I can go and I can search these things, if I can go, then I could find a list of the people. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So, okay. Knowing what you know about these masterminds, do the type of people that attend them benefit from having a low ticket paid monthly membership that attracts their ideal client and nurtures them? Could indeed offer beneficial. Yep. Nurturing funnel, recurring revenue, Client qualification, amazing. However, before one, I am considering offering it as a service that I set up for these people to specifically we would use it as a lead generation and client acquisition in their business system to get in buyers and then upsell them to higher priced offers. Have you observed any trends that these masterminds that suggest? Yes, school is taking off and many people seem to be doing this. That is actually why do you ask? Okay. There we go, right there. See, look, service offering. Your ideas, this service. As high-tech level entrepreneurs, timely and positioned, very valuable. Many successful business owners recognize that their need for such systems, but may lack the time or expertise to implement it. Lead generation and upselling using a low-ticket lead generation source is a proven strategy. Boom. AI backs us up. Let's go. It allows these business owners to attract a wider audience that should sell them. This aligns perfectly. Great market trend. The fact that platforms like School are getting traction indicates a growing demand for the market. Differentiation. With the increasing popularity of this model, it will be important to differentiate your service. Customization for each client. Yep. Integration with their existing funnels and systems. Ooh, that's good. Ongoing optimization. There's our recurring revenue piece. If we wanted to stick on data analysis, this turns it from an offer into a business right there, by the way. Right there. Addressing pain points. Your service stresses. Yep. Declining effectiveness of traditional funnels. Yeah. Scalability is model. Okay. Given these factors, your ideal. Yeah. Would you like to discuss potential strategies for positioning and marketing this service? Yes, I would. Let's do it. It's going, guys, it's going right in. Do you see this? Do you see this? Y'all see this right now? By the way, hold on. As it's filling that thing out. Do y'all see what's happening right now? By the way, if this is valuable to you, if you like seeing this, comment hashtag valuable down below. Hashtag valuable. All I ask, if you're enjoying this stuff, is hit the like button, hit the love button, leave comments down below. The more you engage, the more people are going to see this. I'm doing this for free. I want as many people as possible to see this on YouTube, on Facebook. So even just a random comment of like, cool, really helps, okay? And tagging friends. But it's interesting. One of the things I'm noticing here is I said that I had two goals. One, I wanted to research masterminds so I could see the type of people that are in there. And then second, I wanted to explore the offer a little bit more based on that research. Notice how that clearly is the right trend because that's exactly where AI went before I even prompted it, right? So clearly, that's the next logical piece that we have to figure out, which is really, really cool. Okay, let's go back over into this. All right. I want to make sure that this is working here. Okay, cool. Okay. It says, let's dive in. Unique value proposition. Position your service as a done-for-you client acquisition system tailored. 7 to 8 favorite business owners. Emphasize how it will address their specific pain points. Declining funnel effectiveness and need for qualified buyers. Case studies and ROI metrics. I already got this, guys. I literally went and talked to, this is actually interesting. I talked to the AI guys and I got numbers of, dude, guys, this is going to crush. This is going to be amazing. We're going to smash this goal. By the way, josh40.com/30 days. Go up there, go opt in, and you'll be able to get access to replays and all this and all the stuff. They were talking about the effectiveness of this. Yeah. Boom. How. They got off of a 430 person list, the people I'm talking to right now, they got 32 total bookings off of 430 people. 430. We're dealing with people with 10,000 in-person people lists. This is amazing. All right. Case studies. Yep. Targeted outreach. Using the mastermind groups and social media profiles we discussed to identify potential clients, craft personalized outreach messages. Yeah, see, we're going to take a different approach. We're going to use the Golden Mike method. We're going to invite them onto an interview. We need to come up with the angle. Okay, thought leadership content to create high-value content, and it's going to be the interviews. Strategic partnerships. Ooh. If we moved really quickly with this and we could identify... Okay, that's actually a really good idea. I'm going to write that down because I want to use AI to find some of the people to do that with. All right, let's do partners. Okay. Exclusive beta testing. Yep, that's definitely personalized demos, tiered services offerings, automated funnel for your own service. I'm kind of doing that now, I guess. Leveraging social proof. That's going to be case studies. Okay, good. So let's do, okay. I want to focus on steps or points 3 and actually I want to focus on point 3. I am going to use a specific outreach approach for these people called the Golden Mike method. Instead of just reaching out and offering a service / offer to sell them, I am going to reach out and offer I'm going to create some sort of podcast / summit / interview series, etc. Basically, I am going to come up with an angle / idea that would interest them, and then then ask to interview them. The goal with this is to create something that when they hear it, they actually want to be interviewed, and it almost seems like I am doing them a favor. The goal on the interview would be to get to know them, create trust, and start a relationship. So by the end, they would trust me, and I could ask them some questions about their business. Then, once I know they might be a good fit, I would float the idea by them and see if they would be interested. Give me 10 different ideas for angles that would be both interesting to these people and position me and indirectly position me as an authority so I can transition over at the end to business talk. To be clear, the angles do not have to be directly related to what I sell. And right now I am thinking this will be an interview series about something like interview series, like a project I am working on and need to collect info for, but I am open to whatever would work best. Boom. All right, sweet. So now we're going to go the pivot to profit. How top entrepreneurs adapted and thrived in the changing markets. Yeah, but see, that's like if I was going to listen to it. The $1 Million Mindset, psychological strategies of 7-figure entrepreneurs. That would make them feel smart. So that does get into that. You see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to pull out ideas because I know the market works well with this, right? Beyond the funnel. Ooh. Okay, so if I were to, if I were to interview people about what they're doing in their business beyond the funnel, see what they're doing, and then if they're not directly addressing the client acquisition, that's good. That wouldn't be the best idea for an ongoing podcast, but for an interview series, I actually like that. I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to take that one down. That's not a terrible idea. All right, let's write that one down. All right, boom. Legacy builders, how industry leaders, kind of vague. The collaboration economy, I kind of like the word collaboration, but I don't know. Scaling secrets, kind of generic. The human touch in a digital world. Future-proofing your empire. Yeah, from expert to influencer. Okay, what if I did... what about something that was more focused on how people or how they are preparing for the economic collapse / downturn and dealing with changes in the terrible economy. Done by our dumbass president. Oh, I'm just kidding. I can't say that because then I probably won't be able to share this. It's a joke. It's not actually a joke, guys. If you don't like it, get off the stream. I don't care. That's my belief. All right. Excellent suggestion. Focusing on economic challenges and preparedness is indeed recession-proofing your empire. This is too much. These are the opportunity crisis. Okay, that's actually pretty good because I'm going to want to talk to smart people. Oh, okay. Yo. Okay. I got it. Okay. Because if I do... Okay, what if we did... Hold on, I'm checking something. If we were to go and pick a specific type of entrepreneur, and the entrepreneur that we're focused on is not someone that teaches marketing. Okay, so for example, okay. If I were to go, Brad's a perfect example. I can't use Brad, but Brad doesn't teach business marketing. He teaches money and wealth and stuff. So Brad would be a very good person to interview about what's coming up in the economic environments. And then because he doesn't teach marketing, he's going to have the problem that I would be solving. So I need to find someone that does not have the problem I solve. So the people that I'm interviewing on this are not marketers. That's an important distinction. We just got super clear on our avatar, and this has just got what I needed right here. That was the winner. So I need, this pen doesn't work. So many papers. Where's my pen? Okay, this is a breakthrough. I need to do, and this is part of the Golden Mike method anyway. I need to interview people that have my problem. And if I am a marketer offering marketing solutions, I can't interview other marketers. But if I could interview people specifically that are not good at marketing, then this is my thing. Okay. I'll just write it on my iPad. So next then, let's do that. Let's do economy. There's my angle economy. Downturn, and it's non-marketers. Downturn. Non-marketers. And I'll come up with the specific name. But that's basically it. Okay, the new Ferrari. Bulletproof business. I like economic headwinds. That's good. All right, this is actually pretty good. You guys liking this so far? Is this helpful to see like the nitty gritty of like kind of behind the scenes of this on a scale from 1 to 10? If you're watching, is this helpful to see the nitty gritty behind the scenes of all this? I'm curious to know. Okay, because now what we're gonna do is we're going to groceries are getting delivered, I think. Yell up. Okay. Now I want to look at the partnership piece. So with the partnership piece, got that one. Bulletproof business. Client retention is costing, and it costs. Oof, gosh, that one's good if I was interviewing marketers. But this isn't educational. This is not educational. This is for them. This is education, or this is adapting to scarcity, the resilience factor, the opportunity crisis. This is all good. Okay, this is good. Shifting gears. I want to revisit point number 6, I think is what it was. No, 5, strategic partnerships. Point number 5. Number 5, strategic partnerships. I want to identify some B-level players that might be good fits to partner with. If the names of all the people that had masterminds that you listed above, Russell Brunson, Perry Belcher, Ryan Dice, Brendan Burchard, etc., are A-level players. Give me a list of 100, and we'll do 50. 50 B-level players. People that still have influence and probably know slash are influential in these people's world, but are easier to get a hold of, and actually they still have like followings and lists, email lists. Oops, get out of here. There we go. That's not what I needed. All right, there we go. Boom. B-level players. Ready? Here we go. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, these are not actually B-level players. Some of these people are, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, like, I wouldn't exactly say Jenna Kutcher and like friggin' Stu McLaren. I wouldn't say those are B-level players, though. Let's go. Okay. A little smaller. If you consider those A or B, what about C level? Okay, there we go. Here we go. I know her and her and her. Yeah, these are some good ones. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, this is good. Give me 50 more. 50 more. Guy and girl. Okay, so these are now going to be people. Guys, it just did all this research for me. Do you understand how powerful this is? This is ridiculous. Okay, so I can now go on all of these people. That one's still a little bit big. Okay, but I can go with all these people now, go on their socials, see their Facebook groups. Oh, okay, wait a second. What about C-level people either on this list or others that have school communities? Or Facebook groups. My gosh, this is amazing. Groups. Give me 50 and specify if they have FB group or school community. And this is insane, guys. Like, this is insane. Like, they basically just went specify. Please note that the landscape change. Okay, here we go. Facebook group. Okay. Potentially school community. James Wedmore. Ooh, Facebook group. Okay, these are way too many Facebook groups. We need potential school groups. I bet you we could find more in school if we just searched it. Okay, so I now have a list of 50 people. Let me pause here really quick. We're going to stop. We're going to pause there for a second, okay? I now have a list. Anybody else mind blown a little bit? Anybody else know you could do this with AI? It's pretty great, right? I now have a list of 50 people, actually more like 100 people, that are C-level influencers of these people that have Facebook groups, communities that I can now go look in and research for. Now, what I'm going to do is I can go into these Facebook groups, go into these school communities, and find people that are 7 and 8 figure players, the big players, right? I literally have a list of these people that could to go and go through. So I can go join these groups, go look at the friends, right? And then that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to have my assistant probably do it. But actually, I'll probably do some of it too. But then I have a list of people that are my potential clients with identifiable traits. And so since I know my identifiable traits from yesterday, I've got, email list, whether they have high ticket product, whether they've got, I'll have to look at it, a podcast and content that they were posting, things of that nature. I can now essentially have a list of 50, 60, 70, people, 50 people that I could go. And I needed 30. I needed 30, right? That was the number? Yeah, 30 people. So I needed 30 people to reach out to. So tomorrow, guys, I did this we're 40 minutes into the stream right now, right? 40 minutes. Okay. And like the first 5-10 minutes of this was just us, me catching you up to speed. By the way, if you want a copy of the prompts here, if you want access to the organized replays, all the worksheets from prior days, joshford.com/30days. joshford.com/30days. Link is up in the description. If you're providing value in this, comment #value down below. #value, smash the like button, the love button. Just more comments, the more engagement we get, the more people are going to see this and benefit from this, okay? It's free, by the way. So now, if I can get 30 people, and I know that these 30 people are not in the marketing space, or don't offer marketing specific related things, but they're going to be found in these groups, I then can create an angle where I'm going to sit down, and this is actually going to be super interesting, ask them about what they're doing or what they're seeing to prep for the future of what's coming, right? Maybe that's people in the relationship space with their marriages, maybe it's people in the business space, maybe it's people in the investment space. Honestly, I think probably the business that I'm going to go into here, guys, here's what I think. I think that what makes the most sense, because I understand and I'm interested in it, would be entrepreneurs, 7 and 8 figures, that are in the investment whether that's real estate investing, probably a large portion of those. So real estate investors, oh my gosh, I could even get more specific on that. Oh my gosh. Pace Morby. Okay, that's insane. Let me do that. Real estate investors, stock market investors, wealth creation people that understand money like that. If I target those people and I interviewed 30, reach out to 30 of them, do 10 interviews, at least 10 interviews, learning about what they're doing to prepare, understanding their business and their needs. Then if they meet my requirements, asking them what their client acquisition process looks like. There's my interview. There's my angle. So the future-based cause from yesterday. My gosh, this is so good. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so we've got, let me go back to here for a second. If I go back to the, we've got the future-based cause here. We've got this here. We've got this here. Okay, so our future-based cause for a second would be financial, prepping financially for the future, right? As far as like, just future-based cause being like financial responsibility and wealth and freedom and setting things up in that nature, right? Creating that, which I'm very much about, and they're very much about. And so they want to come talk about and share their knowledge and expertise on how they're prepping specifically for the future, what they expect, what they seem to change. I know this is a hot thing right now because everyone's talking about it on Twitter. I've been seeing this. And then me over here, this money conversation, not only is alignment with me, but also we're talking business. We're talking, prepping with money. If they're an entrepreneur, that's obviously a piece of their wealth vehicle. So there's our angle. We've got our angle in place. We'll call it the placeholder for now. We're doing a project on how to prepare financially for what's coming. What is coming. There's our angle. AI tells us that this offer is fantastic. We know that the people we're reaching out to are non-marketer type of people because we're offering the marketing related services. And the people that are the C-level influencers here are all people that I could potentially also interview to see if they know anyone. Okay, there we go. Then the offer specifically, we don't even have time to go into this today. I'm going to end it there. But I found out that, the angle being done, we have our list of people. I found out that the engagement campaigns that my AI guys are seeing with AI, they're seeing that roughly they're getting with AI about double what you would get with a traditional re-engagement launch to just a traditional email list or like a launch campaign. They're getting about double the click through, double the response, and double the engagement, right? So whatever you would normally get, double it. So that would be very effective. So my next steps here, we figured out the masterminds that they're going to be in. We figured out the C-level, well, we validated our offer. We figured out the C-level types of people that are going to have these people's attention that I could potentially partner with or reach out to, have conversations with, maybe give them a kickback if they know anybody. We figured out the angle and how we're going to reach out to these people specifically. And now all I've got to do is go into these groups, find my 30 people. So tomorrow I'll probably be crafting my reach out message and actually beginning the reach out process. I'm not exactly sure how I'll stream all that, but I'll be in front of the whiteboard for there. Cool. How are we feeling today, guys? See how this is possible? I'm feeling really, really excited about this. I actually told my wife last night, I was like, hey, you know how I know this is a good offer? Because I would be excited if someone came and pitched this to me. Low ticket membership with client ascension model here. We've got it validated. I think we should be able to sell this 3 times, no problem. I'm actually going to try to shoot for maybe even 5, right? Maybe we do a $175,000 business in 30 days, but 3 should not be an issue. Okay, guys, that's all for today. Go to josh40.com/30 days, josh40.com/30 days. And that will get you access to the organized replays, the worksheets, prompts, everything that we're using here. It will get you daily emails and reminders when these all are uploaded and go out. And we'll give you first access to our Get Paid University community that we have here as well. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this live stream, comment just on a scale from 1 to 10 how valuable it was, tag a friend, hit the like button, the love button, say thanks, whatever it is, just to drive up some more engagement. And I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 5. And this is fun. Now we're getting exciting. We'll be on conversations with people by the end or by the middle of this week. Awesome, guys. That's all for today. Final thought. I've spent over $400,000 of my own money, guys. 400 grand on coaching and mentors. That's how I know how to do this stuff. And I believe that mentors and coaches change your life. They're the fastest way to collapse things down. If you're enjoying this, if this is a route that you want to go down, get inside the community, get inside Get Paid University with us on the back end, and like really start to commit. Right? Put your money, put your attention, put your focus into this stuff. My goal is, like, I don't think that that my way of living life or my way of doing business is the only way of doing things. I don't. I think there's a wide variety of things. But if you're an entrepreneur and your goal is freedom, right? If you're anything like me, it's like I grew up without the ability to do a lot of things. I did not have freedom. I certainly didn't have freedom in money, right? And I just wanted to be free. I wanted to do work that I find meaningful. I don't need to build a billion-dollar company. That's not my goal. My goal is to be who God's called me to be, to create financial freedom and stability for my family, for those around me, to show people what is possible, to do work that I find meaningful. And entrepreneurship and this work gives me the ability to go and do that. And you can live an insanely amazing life on, $1 million a year, right? And even 300,000 or 400,000 take home. And like, that's what we're doing here. And if like that's something that is attractive to you, if you're someone that hates the system, and you want to opt out. You don't want to have to be controlled by the media and the chaos. You don't want to have to be, worried about the economy. If it's, oh my gosh, if everything collapses. If you just want to be able to print money, basically, and learn skills that can change your life and understand the game of money and sales and create a life where you get to be the best version of you. That's what I'm about. That's what this is for. And my hope is that as we're going through this, you watch this in real time and you go, okay, I know it's possible now. I see it. And you might be sitting there going, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, it's easy for Josh because he's got the skills or this or this. I was a nobody farm kid in the middle of nowhere. Like, I barely graduated high school. I was homeschooled. I dropped out of college in the first semester. I have no special talents or abilities. I don't come from money or connections. I learned all of this through coaches and mentors in a relatively short period of time. You can learn this stuff, but you've got to commit to it, right? You've got to get around people that are on the path. You've got to pick a mentor and you got to go after it, right? And if that's you, if you're looking for that person, I'd love for you to come join us in the community, right? I'd love for you to come in. There's ability to book a call with me where we can build out your strategy. Like, book the call. Let's have a conversation. Let's come in and learn the stuff because you can absolutely change your life with this. And that's my hope here as we go through the rest of these 30 days. Cool. Appreciate you all. Looking forward to tomorrow, the rest of the week. joshforti.com/30 days. And with that, we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take it easy, man. Peace.